Well, the Ian Gumpy & Co. pace suit's going to head to the infield. 6 starters to go round tonight in the Top Star Junior Sedans, brought to you by Make Smoking History and KJB Fabrication. The race record over 8 laps is set by Morgan's younger brother, Alec. He did that back in the 2nd of November 2011, 2 minutes 53. They're going a little bit quicker these days in these fuel-injected front-wheel drive cars. 6 starters, 6 Hyundai Excels, as they race off into turn number 1. And Matthew Thompson, former WA number 3 in this division, the Ivex Industries number 15, third-generation driver from the Bunbury Car Club, leads past the Griffin Coles sign into turn number 3 for the first of 8 occasions. And the former state champion, Jai Pack, has got it all out of shape. And Olivia Ferraro, unfortunately, in the wrong place at the wrong time in car number 25. Almost like something locked up in on the 98 car. And Jai jumped on the brakes, and he's out of this one early on lap number 1. Olivia Ferraro a long way behind the rest of them, with cosmetic damage to the front end of car number 25 already to start the night. The Collie Sign Effects pink machine out of Bunbury. And speaking of Bunbury, it's Matthew Thompson leading with 2 laps down and 6 remaining. And car number 15, who just dominated proceedings earlier this season in the Southwest Sedan Championship, held over the 4 rounds. He did a outstanding job in that particular series. State title didn't quite go to his liking down at Esperance over the New Year's weekend to start 2022. The 15 car, who always presents here on a Saturday night at Collie, doing a nice job out in front, back to the 29 of Deegan McNally. Georgia Davies, who's really had a pretty solid season here in Collie, including qualifying for the state title A-Main, her first qualification into the A-Main with a heat race win at the state title, is hounding the back of Deegan McNally for second. And then a long way back, rounding him out for Spencer Motors in Bunbury, is Michaela Henze, fourth and last at the moment of the cars that are mobile. Olivia Ferraro has called it a day, so she'll be credited with 5th place finishing points. And Jai Pack, the former state champion, not even completing a circulation here in heat race number 1. But Matthew Thompson, he'll be having a little bit of a look over the left shoulder as he comes through turns 3 and 4 that time around, seeing where the opposition are. And he's got a handy gap back to Deegan McNally, the number 29, who hails out of Donnybrook. Georgia Davies trying to find a way past. Georgia's dad, Josh, the vice president here at the Collie RDA, he does a huge amount of work behind the scenes, particularly leading up towards race meetings and in the last couple of days, making sure the venue is in good shape ahead of this big Saturday night here in Collie, headed by the Super Sedan state title. Michaela Henze has got a few issues by the looks of things on the front end of car 64, 66 on the door, but going by the roof numbers tonight here in Collie. And Ian Crow has the white flag on display. 1 lap remaining for Matthew Thompson, who's put together a fantastic couple of seasons here in Collie, as he sails off into turn number 1 for the final time. Deegan McNally just doing enough to hold Georgia Davies at bay in car 43. As Michaela Henze got very close to the concrete wall in the front straight, but through Palmer's corner for the final occasion, Matthew Thompson, and car number 15 has dominated the opening heat race of the night for the Top Star Juniors, brought to you by KJB Fabrication. Georgia Davies going to have one last look at trying to find a way past Deegan McNally. They're going to race to the line, and McNally gets it by half a bonnet length over the 43 of Georgia Davies, and rounding them out, the 4 finishers will be Michaela Henze in car number 64. That was event number 2 on your race program.